All right, so we just finished day 6 of this Amazon Affiliates Challenge. We filmed this, I guess. They told us to basically do a personal review of a product that you love. This is the one that I chose to do. And basically, it's just a lens, macro lens. And I really do love this lens. It's like one of my favorites. If look, look at Belle. She's hyper. She wants to play. Okay, I will humor you. Here you go. Anyways, that's what we did today. Pretty short. And the reason being, I mean, story posts, I think, I don't know. I still don't know. They haven't answered for my question. So the questions are kind of piling up, and I feel a little bad to continuously post into the Facebook group with my questions when nobody is answering. So I don't know. I will comment on my post and say I did day 6, but that's it. I'm not gonna actually like make a new post. I feel like I shouldn't have to feel bad, right? About like being in a community where we're supposed to be like helping each other and giving each other feedback and learning from each other and stuff like that. Am I the only one doing this like 30-day thing? I feel like I am. Anyways, I'm kind of, I don't know, based on the previous video already, I'm sure you can tell that I'm kind of like done-ish in terms of like, I just feel like what I got was not like what I expected, basically. And a part of me is kind of regretting, but I still want to follow through with the challenge. I feel like I am learning things by doing, and even if the guidance isn't amazing, even though I do feel that like confusing feeling of like vagueness and like always have to think about like how exactly should I be doing this story post? Why are there still no examples of story posts? Why is no one answering my questions about story posts versus real posts? Why did the course not make enough of a distinction between the two, other than saying that story posts are where people usually click on your links and buy things, and then real posts are where you get exposure? That's like what I learned. But like it was talked about in the same sort of context of like, oh yeah, you got to make it good with a hook and all that stuff. So I'm assuming that the story posts are like supposedly very, very similar to real posts, but I'm not sure. And there was a comment in the Facebook group from the instructor saying that sometimes she would make like 20 story posts in a day. So I'm kind of like, okay, there's no way that it's equal to a real post if it's 20 of them in a day. So I'm kind of like, there's just this major confusion in my head where I feel like I'm not getting the answers I need. And it's been like 3 to 4 days now, so I'm kind of a little annoyed, to be honest. I don't know. It's like when you, and I did this too. It's like when someone promises something and then like you're just not getting what you're promised. That's it. And my intro video for the new channel, See Simplicity, it's supposedly, well, not supposedly, what I said was I would help others with, gaining some clarity and consistency with creating things that they love. And I still really want to do that. But because I'm doing everything that's based around this challenge, based around the instructions of the challenge, like these days, I feel like I have not really had a chance to actually deliver on that promise. But of course, it's a promise that's like very broad in a way. But I still want to make dedicated stuff for that promise. And I think what I'll do in the end, because I thought a lot about just niche stuff in general, because that's probably one of the number one things about like clarity that I had trouble with and that I still somewhat have trouble with. But I feel like the more that I think about it, the clearer it gets. And the more I'm kind of like, what I really need to do with my niche is just do what I love and I'm passionate about, which is like music and piano. Like, I think after this challenge finishes, I will basically, I don't know, I think I might just like explode this channel, or not this channel, but like explode the See Simplicity thing, meaning boom, it's gone. Because I kind of really dislike doing this. I really, really dislike the whole affiliate marketing thing. I feel like slimy in a way. And I know all the counter arguments against it, which is like, oh, you're posting about products that actually you really love and that really help people and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, I am posting about stuff that I find very, very useful and that I am also using all the time and that I like. But I still feel like maybe because it's different from the promise of my intro of like trying to help people with actual real problems that they have. And also like my account showed a video to me, not a video, showed a post to me when I first entered Instagram that was like talking about like creator stuff basically. It's and it was basically just saying like, oh yeah, this is how you can grow on Instagram, and you know, it's the basic advice. You just like look up whatever is going viral right now and recreate your own version of it. It's like the viral remix strategy basically that's been around for a long time. And I still want to try that eventually, but I don't want to do it with the niche that I chose. I feel like I chose the niche that I did for this Amazon affiliates thing because I own a lot of products that like make sense with the niche. So camera stuff, organizations for a desk setup and all that stuff, audio equipment. Yeah, that's why I chose it. But it's sort of like me repeating the same mistake I did back then, where in my Dreamlet channel, I started making like reviews on microphones and all that stuff. I'm getting a very similar feeling basically. And I should have saw it coming, but I thought maybe this time around, like I'm doing it as a challenge and I'm doing it like for a different purpose, which is to learn the whole like marketing and affiliate marketing stuff, the sales aspect of it. And yeah, I am learning a different aspect of it. And I do feel like that part of it, I actually do like, that I am learning. But when I create the content and deliver it, I kind of feel like I'm not actually giving anyone real value, real like, I don't know, just like I feel like what I really want to do is just make that video about like how to decide on your niche, like from every angle that I've thought of possible. Because I made like 10 videos or short videos for like how you can approach finding your niche. Like I scripted them or wrote them down as ideas, and then I wanted to make it for See Simplicity, but because I'm following the challenge, which basically always just has you posting about products, I feel like I don't have the time to actually make a video about the niche stuff. Either that or my brain is just it's too hard to like do both at once. But I feel like what I'll end up doing is just make it for my main channel, like a big video about how to decide your niche on my main channel instead, and just make it like as good as possible so I can deliver on my promise in a way. Maybe not on the See Simplicity channel, but at least deliver on the promise of like helping others gain some clarity. And in terms of consistency, that's also in the works because I do want to create something like I guess a program or a course related to consistency in the future. And I've actually already created a habit course a long time ago, but and my habit course is actually on Udemy, and it has a fair amount of good reviews, so I'm glad about that. But it was made a long time ago just based around like things from books that I learned, and it's good information. And I structured it in a way where it's like 30 days, where each day you learn a new idea or new concept about habits and you apply it like on that day. So even back then, I did my best to like structure a course to be very, very easily digestible and like super action based. So I'm happy with my past self having done that. But I feel like I've learned so much more since I created that course, and I want to really offer something better and create something better for the consistency aspect of things, because I do feel like consistency is like, you know, is key, as they say. And it really can make or break everything. If you can be consistent with the things that you really care about, increasing the skills and doing the things that you want, like you will definitely get closer to where you want to be and you will improve. That's just the nature of things. But I yeah, for this course I just feel really for this challenge I just feel like I am ill suited for it. Like I don't like promoting products in general. Like even my own products, I don't like promoting. Like I never talk about my habit course. I never talk about my other stuff as well, like my Skillshare classes. Like I just like making stuff. So it's very ill suited for me, and it's good practice to exercise those muscles and get used to it, like force myself to do it and do it in a way where I feel comfortable and not like slimy and salesy. But I do feel like this challenge, even in the course itself, like they try to encourage you to be like, okay, yeah, you're not just being salesy or whatever. There's like ways to not sound salesy and all that stuff. But I think by nature it kind of is salesy. It's like you're building this thing around trying to get people to buy stuff. So it is it is salesy. So it's like techniques to not sound salesy, but you are like trying to sell something. So it's just techniques. It's not really authentic. And I think that aspect of it really gets to me. It's just like I don't want to do it basically. It makes me feel weird. But I think in the future for like the course that I make and the stuff that I make, like my audiobook, I will 100% be salesy about it, or at least like try to like promote it because I created it and I feel like I poured my heart and soul into it and I really tried to make it the best it can be. So I think it will actually help people, like more so than just saying like, hey, buy this lens because it's cool. Like it can help you get some cool shots, which it can, but like I don't feel like that's really helping that many people, you know? I don't know. There's just something about it that's not like that. Something about it that's not that like, it's not like a burning pain I'm trying to solve, you know? It's just like, oh, this is cool. That's it. But those are some of my thoughts as of right now for this, and this is just day 6. I've definitely made a lot of mistakes already. I feel like I'd be happier if I just made, like, let's say if I started out just making like a niche where it's piano, and then I just started like, but then how would I even fulfill the challenge? It'd be like I'd be trying to talk about products and I'm like, what do I even talk about? This pedal, like this electric piano, and then that's it. Like I don't think that niche would have worked for this challenge. Like what can I sell for the piano thing? Like seat covers, like a piano lid cover maybe, and then that's it. I'm done. Like these 4 products, which is like electric piano, a cover for dust, the chair, maybe, and then I'm like, yeah, I love this chair, or yeah, I love this digital or electric piano, and I'm just like, yeah, I like playing it, but I don't like love it that much. I could play a different one. You know, it's just so weird. It's like, yeah. Anyways, I also wanted to say like for the channel or the Instagram post that I saw that was like giving the generic tips, I took a quick look at the profile and it was basically just like, yeah, it's like the thing that I've seen all over the place, which is creators who have found some success basically just selling how to be a creator. And I really seriously don't want to be one of those people. So I already feel like this niche in general, the niche of like helping creators in some way, is a niche that I'm starting to really dislike. Like I'm starting to really like not want to be a part of because it feels so weird for it to be like, okay, yeah, you're a creator talking about how to get big as a creator, but you only got big because you're talking about how to get big on it as a creator. So it's like, yeah, something about that feels just off to me. Like, it doesn't matter how good your videos are. To me, if that's the only success you can point at in terms of how you grew as a creator, it you basically didn't really create much, in my opinion. It's just like it's just like the same stuff reskinned, basically. That's not I don't know. I know that I don't want to be like that guy, you know. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's not worth anything, because it is. It's good. If it helps people, especially, it's good. But at the same time, like, I really want to be the anti version of that. I want to be like, create things because it makes you feel something, because you actually really want to create things, like how I create my piano originals, and how I create, like, even like videos like these where I just talk about random stuff. I feel like there's more heart to it, and there's more like authenticity to it, rather than the stuff that's just like only successful because they're they're in a niche where a lot of people want to get into it, and it's like, yeah, it's an easy win if you just copy other people and like the same niches and give the same advice, and then gain success from it. It's like I know if I were to make videos like them, I would get more views and stuff like that, and I could probably sell something as well. But do I want to do that? No, because it makes me feel so weird, and it makes me feel like, if yeah, I something about it enrages me, actually, a little bit. I'm just like, but you know, I don't know the person. They did well if they're making money from it. But for me, I think I'm gonna do it my way and just like create the stuff that I think is very helpful and useful to people, like legit helpful and useful, not just like the same creator advice that everyone gives. So I really made a mistake with the beginning, which is choosing a niche for creators. I mean, it's a good niche because it does get a large audience, but I just I don't think I have it in me to really continue it afterwards. I think I'll complete it for the challenge, but I think I've decided, like, flat out, that I don't want to be making content as that niche. I definitely don't mind like making videos to actually help promote real skills. Like, for instance, my Skillshare classes are all like, oh yeah, I'm making a course that helps you with actually learning how to edit in Premiere Pro or in Audition. Those are like hard skills. Those are like actual skills that you can learn and use that can help you with your journey as a creator, versus the other stuff where, yes, it can also help you, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to make videos like that. I think I've drawn the line for myself, and I know myself. Like, I just don't want to make videos where I'm a creator talking about how to get big as a creator, and that's the reason why I get big. I just I would hate myself if that happened. So that's just a personal preference. So what I'm gonna do from here on is complete the challenge, and afterwards we're gonna, like I said, most likely just explode the Instagram thing and create the fulfill the promise of helping others with gaining some clarity and consistency through videos I make on my main channel instead. And I'll also make a video for the See Simplicity Instagram thing to indicate that I will explode the channel and fulfill the promise there. That's the best I can do. But let's try our best to just learn elements of how to do this properly through the course as best as we can. I mean, I feel like we learned pretty much everything as of now. It's just practice. So we'll practice for 23 more days. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I probably won't make as many videos about this. I kind of feel like I'm good after the first week. But yeah, kind of sucks that it ended up this way, to be honest. I was really hoping for more, but yeah, it's also, it's also my fault, I suppose, for choosing the wrong niche, I guess. But I feel like I honestly chose the only niche I could choose for this thing, which is, you know, having all this equipment. It's like the only thing I can really talk about that I know how to use very well and that I find like actually really helpful. But okay, that's enough for this one. I've talked enough. Okay, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.